Akashvani presents Morning News. Good morning, I am VC Pramod. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to meet NDA MPs from Uttar Pradesh and southern states today. G20 Ministerial Conference on Women's Empowerment to begin today at Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to chair GST Council meeting today. Record number of over 6 crore 77 lakh income tax returns filed for financial year 2023-24. And in cricket, India beat the West Indies by 200 runs in the third ODI to win the 3-match series 2-1. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold meetings with groups of National Democratic Alliance NDA MPs today as part of the preparation for 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Sources said Mr. Modi is scheduled to hold meetings with group of NDA MPs from Kashi, Gorakhpur and Awadh region of Uttar Pradesh this evening. Home Minister Amit Shah and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will attend the meeting. The Prime Minister will also meet NDA MPs from Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, Puducherry, Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands today. On Monday, Mr. Modi had held meetings with groups of NDA MPs from Western Uttar Pradesh, Bundelkhand and Bridge region and also with NDA MPs from West Bengal, Jharkhand and Odisha. The groups have been formed as part of efforts to bring more synergy to the poll efforts of NDA constituents. The Biju Janata Dal (BJD) will oppose the no-confidence motion proposed by different opposition parties against the Narendra Modi government. It has also decided to support the bill replacing the Delhi Services Ordinance. The decision of the BJD will help the Modi government at the centre to move closer to the halfway mark in Rajya Sabha, where the BJP-led NDA does not have full majority on its own. The BJD has 9 MPs in the Rajya Sabha. Talking to Akashvani News, BJD Rajya Sabha MP Shoshmit Patra said that the party has issued a whip to its members to oppose the no-confidence motion in the upper house.
दिल्ली से संबंधित बिल पे पार्टी बिल को समर्थन करती है और दिल्ली सर्विसेज बिल को पारित करने के लिए वो समर्थन देगी और दूसरी तरफ जो नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन विपक्ष की तरफ से लाया गया है उस नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन के विरुद्ध हम वोट करेंगे। ये एक 3-लाइन व्हिप भी बोथ लोकसभा और राज्यसभा के सांसदों को इश्यू किया गया है और सभी सांसदों को बोला गया है हाउस में प्रेजेंट रहने के लिए और सरकार की जो पार्टी की जो निर्णय है उस निर्णय को समर्थन करते हुए उसी हिसाब से करें।
Some opposition parties have brought a no-confidence motion against the Modi government on the Manipur issue. They have been demanding a statement from Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Manipur issue in the parliament. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is scheduled to move the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Bill 2023 for discussion in the Lok Sabha today. The bill will replace the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Amendment Ordinance 2023, which was promulgated in May this year. The bill will amend the Government of National Capital Territory of Delhi Act 1991. The Mines and Minerals Development and Regulation Amendment Bill 2023, the Forest Conservation Amendment Bill 2023, the Jan Vishwas Amendment of Provisions Bill 2023 is scheduled to be taken up for discussion in the Rajya Sabha today. The 3 bills have already been passed by the Lok Sabha. G20 Ministerial Conference on Women's Empowerment will begin in Gandhinagar, Gujarat today. Prime Minister Modi will deliver a special video address at the beginning of the conference. The 3-day conference will be chaired by Union Minister of Women and Child Development, Smriti Irani. The theme of the conference is Women-led Inclusive Development as Cusp of Intergenerational Transformation. A report from our correspondent.
The deliberations and discussions during the conference will focus on priority areas such as education for women empowerment, women entrepreneurship, creating a partnership for promoting women leadership at all levels, women and girls as change makers in climate resilient action, and digital skilling for women empowerment. The 3-day ministerial meeting will witness the participation of more than 150 delegates led by their respective heads of delegation from G20 member countries, invited countries, and international organizations. On the sidelines of the event, the Ministry of Women and Child Development will be organizing an exhibition on the theme of India at 75, Contribution of Women, with a focus on women in crafts, nutrition and food, health, education and skilling, and in trade and economy. Aparna Khun, Akashvani News, Gandhinagar.
The Goods and Services Tax GST Council in its meeting today is likely to finalize the modalities for determination of supply value in online gaming and casinos for levying 28% tax. The council, chaired by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman and comprising state ministers in its last meeting on July 11th, approved levying 28% tax on full face value of bets in online gaming, casinos and horse racing. Subsequently, the Law Committee, comprising centre and state tax officers, have prepared draft rules for consideration of the GST Council with regard to computation of supply value for tax purposes. The Council will discuss the committee's recommendations in a virtual meeting today. The All India Gaming Federation, which represents companies, had termed the decision by the GST Council as unconstitutional, irrational and egregious. The gross goods and services tax GST revenue collection for the last month stood at 1,65,105 crore rupees, which is 11% higher than the same month last year. Out of the total collection, central goods and services tax is 29,773 crore rupees, state goods and services tax is 37,623 crore rupees, integrated goods and services tax is 85,930 crore rupees, and cess is 11,779 crore rupees. The revenues from domestic transactions, including import of services, are also 15% higher as compared to the same month last year. It marked the fifth time that the gross GST collection crossed the 1.6 lakh crore rupees mark. A record of over 6 crore 77 lakh income tax returns, ITRs, have been filed for 2023-24. Central Board of Direct Taxes, CBDT, said the total number of ITRs filed till 31st of July is 16% more in comparison to the previous financial year of 5 crore 83 lakh. On the last day, over 64 lakh ITRs were filed on a single day. It said the department also received over 53 lakh ITRs from first-time filers. CBDT said over 46% of these ITRs have been filed using the online ITR utility available on the e-filing portal. This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. In Haryana, situation in Nuh and its neighbouring districts remains peaceful after violent clashes were witnessed between two groups on July 31st. In order to prevent any unforeseen incident, Section 144 remains imposed in Nuh, Faridabad, Palwal and Gurugram. Curfew is also continuing in Nuh district. The internet also remains suspended in Nuh and some parts of Gurugram and Faridabad. As a precautionary measure, educational institutions of Sona subdivision of Gurugram district will remain closed today. Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal has said that stern action will be taken against those indulging in violence.
केंद्रीय सुरक्षा बल 16 कंपनीज वहां पहुंच चुकी हैं। 30 कंपनीज हरियाणा पुलिस की भी वहां पहुंची हैं। एहतियात के तौर पर वहां कर्फ्यू लगाया गया है। कुछ जिलों में 144 धारा भी लगाई गई है। जो लोग इस षड्यंत्र में नूह से बाहर के भी शामिल हुए हैं, उनको निश्चित रूप से पहचान करके उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई की जाएगी। अभी तक सब मिलाकर 44 के आसपास एफआईआर हुई है और 70 लोगों के खिलाफ अभी नामजद उनको किया गया है, उनको हिरासत में लिया गया है।
Talking to Akashvani News, ADG Law and Order Mamta Singh said that all measures are being taken to normalize the situation.
फोर्स की डिप्लॉयमेंट की थी, उसके बाद में किस मोड़ पर कब परिस्थिति एकदम हाथ से निकल जाए, कुछ चीजें आप लॉ एंड ऑर्डर प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं। विभिन्न धाराएं हैं, आगजनी की भी धारा है, राइटिंग हुई है उसकी धाराएं हैं, जो तोड़फोड़ हुई है, हमारे मुलाजिमों को गोली लगी है, डेथ भी है। तो जितनी भी धाराएं इनसे संबंधित लगती है, सारी धाराओं में एफआईआर दर्ज हुई है।
The last date for online submission of applications for recruitment of teaching and non-teaching staff of over 10,000 vacancies for Eklavya Model Residential Schools has been extended to the 18th of this month. National Education Society for Tribal Students, an autonomous organization under Ministry of Tribal Affairs, is conducting recruitment drive for teaching and non-teaching staff for Eklavya schools. The recruitment process has been initiated in order to fill the vacant positions in Eklavya model residential schools across the states and union territories. The detailed process of online applications, eligibility criteria, and other details is available on the website emrs.tribal.gov.in. India Post will sell national flag through its 1,60,000 post offices to celebrate Har Ghar Tiranga. The government is organizing the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign between 13th to 15th of August. The citizens can also purchase the national flag through the e-post office facility of the department. Communications Ministry said the campaign was introduced to instill the feeling of patriotism in the hearts of people. The campaign was immense success in 2022, where 23 crore households hoisted the Tiranga at their homes physically and 6 crore people uploaded selfies on the Har Ghar Tiranga website. As assembly elections are due this year in Chhattisgarh, a special summary revision of the electoral rules is starting from today. Chief Electoral Officer Reena Babasaheb Khangale said that it will start with the preliminary publication of the integrated voter list. Claims and objections will be received from August 2nd to August 31st. The exercise provides an opportunity for new voter registrations and making corrections on the rolls. Efforts are being made to update the rolls without flaws. The final publication of the voter list will be done on October 4th. With the aim of motivating more and more people to get their names added to the voters list, a walkathon is being organized in the capital Raipur and other district headquarters today. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has been criminally charged for a bid to overturn the 2020 election defeat. Federal prosecutors have charged him with conspiring to seize a second term after losing the 2020 election. In a 45-page indictment, Special Counsel Jack Smith of the Justice Department charged Trump with 4 felony counts, including conspiracy to defraud the United States and conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding. The indictment also accused Trump of trying to exploit the violent Jan 26, 2021 assault on Congress to continue his efforts to cling to power. The indictment identified 6 individuals as co-conspirators in Trump's efforts to overturn the election, but none of those people were charged. In cricket, India beat the West Indies by 200 runs in the third and final ODI to win the 3-match series 2-1 at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy in Trinidad and Tobago last night. Chasing a target of 352 runs set by India, the hosts were all out for 151 in 35.3 overs. For India, Shardul Thakur claimed 4 wickets, Mukesh Kumar took 3, Kuldeep Yadav bagged 2, and Jaydev Unadat got 1 wicket. Earlier put into bat, Indian team, which continued to be without regular skipper Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, amassed a mammoth 351 for 5 in the stipulated 50 overs. For the visitors, Shubman Gill was the highest scorer with 85 runs off 92 balls, while Ishan Kishan scored 77 runs off 64 balls. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Anita Anand.
Thank you, VC Pramod. All dailies have on their front page the violence in Haryana's New district, curfew in New, internet off, CMC's conspiracy, schools shut in 3 districts, reports the papers. The Times of India headlines, Haryana clashes, 80 arrests, 44 FIRs, fresh mob attacks, kills 1 in Gurgaon. 20 dead as girder machine falls in Thane is on the front page of the Hindustan Times. 20 killed as crane collapses during work on Maharashtra Expressway, reports the Indian Express, where 4 engineers were among those killed at Saralambe village, 80 kilometers from Mumbai, where work was going on at the Samriddhi Expressway project. GST collections for July rise by 11% to 1.65 lakh crore, says the Asian Age. GST mop-up rises 11% to 1.65 trillion in July, reports the Business Standard. And with that, it's back to you, VC Pramod.
Thank you, Anita. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to meet NDA MPs from Uttar Pradesh and southern states today. G20 Ministerial Conference on Women's Empowerment to begin today at Gandhinagar in Gujarat. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to chair GST Council meeting today. Record number of over 6 crore 77 lakh income tax returns filed for financial year 2023-24. And in cricket, India beat the West Indies by 200 runs in the third ODI to win 3-match series 2-1. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.